Hey guys, watching Volgar's videos, and this is a video about the new iPods that just came out. No, I did not just get a new iPod, okay? No, I didn't. Okay, so, here's the new iPods. In case you didn't know, and you don't pay attention to all the new breaking news, I'm going to tell you and my opinions on it. Alright, so here we go. Starting with the iPod Shuffle. Alright, so the iPod Shuffle. Do you remember what last year's iPod Shuffle was like? No? It was a pill. It was an oversized pill. Had no buttons, and it just had like the power switch and the shuffle switch. Remember, volume up, volume down. And you had to do like cryptic crap just to rewind and fast forward. It was horrible, and people actually defended it, and people actually bought it. I've only seen like one, because it couldn't have sold that well because people realized how stupid it was. Okay. Now, this year, they're bringing back the Shuffle before, the second-gen Shuffle. It has 2 gigabytes for $49, and it's pretty much, yeah, exactly. You've seen it before. Yep, I'm serious, the perfect mix. 18-hour battery life, which is what the second-gen Shuffle had before, and I'm pretty sure the last-gen Shuffle, the third-gen Shuffle, it only had like 9-hour battery life or something like that, because it was so tiny. 8 gigabyte battery life. Or 8-hour battery life, pretty horrible. So let's look at the features. It's got wearable and beautiful. Okay, because that's a feature. Buttons. Wow, that's a feature. It talks to you. Oh wow. And multiple playlists. Epically stupid. All right, so next we got the iPod Touch, which is the only iPod I actually like. Except for listening to music on, for the most part.
5-inch.
Alright, so here's the new iPod Touch. It doesn't look that much different from the front, but it's thinner, sleeker, smaller, and smexier than the the Touch that's replacing it. I mean the Shuffle that it got replaced by. And it's pretty much everything that you wanted last year, or even the year before, that they put in the iPhone 4. You know, you got the front camera, the back camera, and stuff like that. HD video, so you can record video. That's really cool. Even better gaming. The one giant step for fun kind with the A4 processors, because that's new. FaceTime, yeah. The new Retina display, so it's like 960 by 640 display, which is pretty good. But, excuse me, the one thing I think that they kind of fall down on is the price. It's still $220 for 8 gigabytes. Why is there still an 8 gigabyte on an iPod Touch? Something that is mainly used for apps and videos and music. And 8 gigabytes, that's tiny. Now that it has a camera on there, you're going to fill it up like that. My friend's got an iPod Touch, and it's always filled. He's always got to delete apps or music or video. He's got to delete something to make more room because, you know, with no SD card slot, it's ridiculous. 8 gigabytes? That was standard like 4 years ago, 8 gigabytes. Now it's like tiny. So it should have been $200 for 16 gigabytes and maybe $279 or something like that, almost $300 for 32 gigabyte. And then 64 gigabyte would be like almost 300. Not 300, but like 250. You know, somewhere in between. But like that would happen. Maybe it will like halfway down the road, like half a year later, like they did before, because it was $300 for 8 gigabytes. Yeah, people actually spent that much for that. But you know, the iPod Touch was breaking technology back then. And there is new iTunes 10. I don't really know what the deal is. I think you can play music and then like it and dislike it and whatever, and kind of like Facebook. So pretty much iTunes plus Facebook type of thing. So yeah, the new iPod Touch, it has a lot of promise and a lot of coolness. And it's super thin. We're talking like that. We're talking like iPod nano thin. And I remember back when the first iPod Nano came out, and it's like, it's so thin, it's thin as a pencil. And we're like, whoa, how do they do that? Yeah, whatever. Let's go with the next iPod in my little
Hey, the Nano has no speaker.
Featured thing.
Remember?
The iPod Nano. Now, in case you don't remember, last year the iPod Nano got all the features that the Touch was supposed to have. We're talking the FM radio. We're talking the camera. And, well, that's pretty much all there was that was left out. Well, the Shuffle already had...
Nano.
The Touch already had its speaker, so that wasn't left out, okay? The Nano, this year, is just a slap in the face. All it is Shuffle Plus, or, yeah, a Shuffle Plus, or a Shuffle 2. A Super Shuffle. Because, look at this. That's the new Nano, okay? Now, the appearance isn't that bad. I mean, really, it looks like a pretty neat device. Let's scroll down. Let's look at the features. Rocking new design. The iPod Nano is now all music and all multi-touch. It's smaller, lighter, colorful, and sleek. You can clip it on, take it anywhere, and always keep it in your keep your music within reach. The price: 8 GB, $150. 16 gig for $179. So, yeah, that's not that much cheaper from an iPod Touch. So why would you get this? Wait, you don't know the big secret yet. Let's look at the features, shall we? Okay. Features. Click. One tap wonders. Alright. Looks pretty neat. Nice cool device. It's kind of ripping off the iRiver Clicks, if you remember what that was. If you don't, look it up. It's pretty neat. It's got music, Genius, FM radio, features, or fitness crap, iTunes, because that's a feature, and accessibility, because people with disabilities can use it too now. That's it. That's all it has. I'm dead serious. I'm forgetting nothing. So congratulations. Now you can buy an iPod Touch that can't play video. Last year it had a camera and radio. This year it still has a radio, right? Right, yeah, still has a radio, but no video, which is
bad.
Absurd. So pretty much, people, if you have half a brain cell in your head, don't buy this. If you don't buy this, the next iPod that came out will support video playback. If it will still look like this, probably, because they don't really refresh them all that often. The battery life is decent, but it was the same as it was last year, 24 hours. If not, last year was more. What was the other cool thing? The other cool thing was you can go mono audio. If your hearing is limited in one ear, turn on mono audio to route audio into both earbuds so you can hear both channels in either ear. That's okay, I guess. It's not really cool, but it's not really stupid. I mean, if you want to have here buddy, have my bud. Okay, I can have my bud. Both listen to one song and hear all of the song. Most people don't even care about that. Woo. But actually, the one thing that's kind of neat is you can do a white on black. So you can have the text white and the background black, or the background white and the text black. So that's pretty neat. But there's no external speaker. There's no Wi-Fi. It's just a bare bones MP3 player that has a nice screen. That's all there is. So they pretty much killed the Nano and made a Shuffle Super. And the other Shuffle, like for really retarded people that are going to spend $50. Actually, they're both equally retarded. One's cheap, no screen. The other one's not as cheap, but you can't play videos on a nice screen. Why? So now when you buy one of these for your little teenager for Christmas, they're going to open it up because they wanted an iPod for Christmas, and they're going to hook up the computer and put on Lady Gaga or Justin Bieber or whatever crappy music they listen to these days, and they're going to put on their video and then realize, oh, wait a minute. It doesn't play videos. What the crap? They're going to throw it down the hallway. They're going to kill Grandma. And then in the meantime, Mom's going to be crying. Dad's going to be in the corner drinking beer, drunk, because, you know, he disappointed his kid. And then Auntie Celia is going to have to drive all the way back to Walmart the next day to take back the iPod that the kid didn't want and will never like ever again. Congratulations, you make a great hooker.